This article is called Why Hurricane Lee is Growing Bigger. It's from Scientific American and it was published September 13th, 2023. Hurricane Lee's hurricane force winds are now reaching over 100 miles in each direction from the eye of the storm. It's moving north off the East Coast, USA. It became a Category 5 early on, but it has since weakened to a Category 2 this week. You'd think that would make it less dangerous, but not exactly. Because it's now covering a much larger area, it can still impact many more people. New England or Eastern Canada are projected to be the areas of landfall arrival by Hurricane Lee at the end of this week. People on the East Coast, such as us, should be checking the forecast and expect rip currents at the very least. Lee's tropical force winds span about 500 miles. That's about half of Hurricane Sandy's 1,000 miles in 2012. The scientists in the article explain that hurricanes get this big when they're moving north due to the Coriolis force, which we learned about in the module, the interactions between Earth's rotation and the atmosphere. So higher latitudes that a storm is moving or a hurricane is moving, you're taking in more of the Coriolis force and increasing the force as you move that way. Strong hurricanes can lead to a second storm ring forming around the eye wall. That then pulls the eye wall outward, widening the storm. This is what Hurricane Lee has been doing and why it's been widening. It's also undergone rapid intensification to reach up to 80 miles per hour, but then also rapid weakening, slowing down, which is less understood by science at this moment. The professor interviewed in this article, Dr. Kristen Corbiosero, says that for this reason it's a very useful hurricane to investigate. What was most interesting to me about the article was how complex a hurricane's dangers are. You'd think that going to a lower category would just be good, but you need to factor in other things to know how dangerous a hurricane might be. It's also interesting to see that we're still learning about phenomena in storms that we don't understand, and that we can learn more and more with each subsequent tornado, hurricane, etc.